Here on the bridge.
What's a man or a king? Response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no wriggling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? Response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
Here on the bridge.
What's a man or a king? Response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no wriggling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? Response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
Here on the bridge.
What's a man or a king? Response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no wriggling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? Response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
Here on the bridge.
What's a man or a king? Response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no wriggling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? Response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
Here on the bridge.
What's a man or a king? Response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no wriggling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? Response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talking, no wriggling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, now grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's the man with king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, I said that you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Said what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Here on the bridge.
What's a man or a king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talking, no wriggling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, now grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, I said that you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from.
What's up, guys? King is still he's running a little late. He'll be here any moment. Definitely share this on Twitter, man. Let people know we live. I probably won't be talking too much because I'm still under the weather a little bit, but we will get to this momentarily. We'll see you in a minute.
I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talking, no wriggling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, now grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, I said that you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Said what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Here on the bridge.
What's a man or a king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talking, no wriggling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, now grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, I said that you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Said what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Here on the bridge.
What's a man or a king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talking, no wriggling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, now grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, I said that you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Said what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Yeah, we back. Earthquakes can't stop us. We're in the building, acting crazy. And like I told y'all, today is going to be a very special day because a lot of people are hurting in a very different way. And I'm come to kind of say today, I guess, you know, sometimes you get into a good position in life and you're able to do things for people. You know, you can try your best, you know, on some stuff. And now with coins, when I give away coins, I'm giving away free boxes of food. It's $100 value, like 10 different meals. Um, it's something that I care about. I don't see a lot of people doing it. I don't, you know, everybody wants people to, you know, sub to them. And sometimes you just don't see the value, right? So I try to put all the videos for everybody up there. Try to give you back all the value because a lot of time we have conversations talking about the same exact things. Everybody's talking about HellBlade right now, right? Everybody's talking about how PlayStation dudes aren't buying games, and we found out the truth. But the truth that 98% right all the time. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know exactly how we do it over here. We're gonna keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. Told you dudes what they were. They are exactly who I thought they was. Hollywood Rules, a $2 super chat. Salute you, sir. That's outstanding. Blessings. No, salute you guys. Salute all you guys that watch, all you guys that share it out, all you guys that constantly come back. Salute to all you PlayStation dudes that's in the chat with the interacts. I do appreciate each and every last one of you dudes because I'm going to say this. Even if you don't like me or mess with me, y'all guys constantly stay in my comments and y'all give me something to talk about with you guys because at the end of the day, we all play games, right? Now, you happen to be on a weaker console and, you know, the juggling and the flipping and stuff like that. And y'all keep telling me that y'all could do 60 frames, but 720p at 60 frames, is that really doing anything special? Come on, man. We know that y'all not really special over there. We found out that y'all the casual box. Pause. We found out that your freak obsessions is with Fortnite, Call of Duty, and Minecraft. We own both of those. So y'all been freaking off with us for a long time. No diddy. We got you. What happens if Xbox buys Fortnite? What happens if Satya turns around and say, yo, Phil, go for the juggler? And Tim just says, yo, you know what? Yeah, I like to get out of this. Even though we making money hand over fist, I like to get out of this. You see the leakers is back, right? They're back. Anytime an Xbox game is getting ready to come out, anytime there's positive news about Xbox stuff, something's positive about to happen, what happens? The leakers show right back up. Oh, we're gonna leak out some stuff. Huh. Why? Oh, we wanna act like, you know, they're not doing as good as they're gonna do. You know what? I don't think Xbox buys Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't think so, though. I think, okay, I think Grand Theft Auto always stays in the top 10. Hollywood Rules, the $2 super chat. Don't forget to love that Pornhub. Pause. They do. They love Cornhub. That's their jam, bro. It's a casual box. Now, this is what happens. This is how y'all get messed up. Y'all Xbox dudes get messed up, and this is why I called us bipolar, right? Because a lot of times y'all dudes be balling all on cylinders, stuff be going good, and then y'all just switch. It takes one word from these port begging ponies to say something slick to make y'all just switch over. And I know a lot of you dudes be like, "Yo, King, stop doing the console war. Shut up. I do what I like." At the end of the day, it's about this, right? Now we love them, but sometimes we got to give them that hard love, bro. Got to give them that hard love. Pause. No diddy, no. Can't, you know. That's how they be wanting it, though. They weirdos. Yo, But that box is a casual box. So people go inside the store. Your mom's here, PlayStation. Okay, my kid is going to be playing at this station. All right, cool. I'm going to buy this for my kid. Kid gets it. Right now, they think they're talking about it because, like, what is an Xbox, right? You really don't understand that going inside the store as a parent, right? You don't understand, like, what is that, right? But a PlayStation, you understand this is for play. Let's say you're from a foreign country and you just learning English, right? So you're going to go get a PlayStation. Get them a PlayStation. And what they're going to do, they're going to play free-to-play games. They're going to play Fortnite, Call of Duty, Minecraft. That's it, Roblox. Microsoft stuff, right? Not knowing that that's on Xbox too. But then you got the hardcore dudes that's on Twitter because the casuals purchase. You got the hardcore dudes that don't achieve anything in this life that want to attach themselves to the casuals to act like they are Legion. They just got a PlayStation 5. Casuals been purchased it, right? Because casuals was responsible with their money, right? The hardcore PlayStation dudes, they're not responsible with their cash. They got to save up. They got to wait for a reduction in price. They got the TCL televisions. You know how they are. They act like they about their life. They not. They got their TVs on the dresser with a weird antenna. They still got cable. PlayStation hardcore dudes still got a cable box under their TV. Aloha Gaming Bros, $5 super chat. Xbox has released so far for 2024? I'm an Xbox, but so far it's been ish. Well, how's your Game Pass been treating you? Because you do understand them putting stuff inside. Oh, and don't tell me that you don't own Game Pass because then you ain't a hardcore Xbox head, right? Let's keep it a buck. If you're a hardcore Xbox head, you definitely got Game Pass. All right, so you got Game Pass. They just dropped Evil West in there. Now, I know you didn't go out and spend $70 on Evil West, and if you did, God bless you, but it's in Game Pass, right? So they do have Game Pass deals. I done told you before, Game Pass is the vehicle. Game Pass is the ecosystem. The console is not the ecosystem. They've been broke those chains a long time ago. When I can go upstairs and get inside my my Samsung television without a console, they've been shattered that barrier. That barrier is shattered. We are not the same as these dudes. So stop putting yourself in the same category as these dudes. These dudes keep trying to tell you about console sales. These antiquated numbers. But they can talk about console sales because they attach themselves to the casuals. They attach themselves to a group of people that can't stand them. Because how many casuals care about console warring? None. Not one casual out there care about the stuff that we do. Not one of them. We found out that they don't buy games. We find out that their best games aren't in their top 10. Aloha Gaming Bros, $2 super chat. Game Pass is your number one. It has to be your number one if you're an Xbox dude. That's where your value is at. And then you sit back, you let those games cook. You saw what the HellBlade looked like. You saw what HellBlade 2 looked like. You have Insomniac talking about we want that level of fidelity. Come on. Listen, this generation is going to kick off now. This generation is going to kick off now with HellBlade. And I know you're going to say, well, it's not as action-packed as God of War. Stop trying to make it something else. You played the first one, right? If it's more than the first one, more fidelity than the first one, that's exactly what you're looking for. If you want to play God of War at the highest tier, get yourself a PC because it ain't on the PlayStation. But they've been walked past that metrics, didn't they? We've been past it. We're ahead of the curve. We're not like those dudes. So stop measuring yourself by what those dudes' standards are. They're going to come out and tell you, oh, 30 frames per second is not the thing, Key. Your best games play at 30 frames per second, bro. And then when you try to push it past it, it look like mud. WW Snipes, WW, Canadian $5 super chat. And this last month, Game Pass has paid for itself for the next 2 years. This is on God. I do Game Pass Tuesdays. Game Pass Tuesdays, every Tuesday, I'm counting off 5 games. Maybe those 5 games ain't for you. Maybe 2 of those games aren't for you. right? Let's say that person that was on the fence that didn't get Diablo day one, that couldn't afford Diablo day one. Diablo's there. You're going to tell me a game that I thought that should have been in the running for game of the year and take out Resident Evil? Anything. That's what I'm thinking. Baldur's Gate was definitely a great representation of, you know, the action RPG type of genre. That's what I wanted, right? So it's in there. They got represented. But you do have that. We do have that. This is this coin right here. And that HellBlade coin is coming too. I'm definitely giving away this coin today, and I'm going to give away the Call of Duty coin today. I'm giving away two. Now, remember, when I give away these coins, I'm going to give away $100. That's for members, right? So if you're a member, I'm giving away $100 for your factor meals, $104 to be exact. I guess the only thing that you have to do with them is pay for the shipping. I think the shipping is like $7. And you're in. You know, I told you I'm trying to do stuff different than what everybody else is doing. We have the call-in portion of the show. I want you to call in. I want you to tell me why I'm wrong. I want you to tell me why them putting a game 10 frames up, but at 720p, at 40 frames per second, at 720p, a dynamic 720 to 900p is a good thing. When these guys is telling you dynamic 4K, and we know who's the one that's doing the dynamic. That's the Series S. We know who's being dynamic here. So let's not skirt the issue. Little Man is being the dynamic one. But guess what Little Man got that the PlayStation got that they don't have? They got HellBlade 2. And if any of these port begging ponies going to tell you, and they're going to sit back and tell you, well, we're going to wait for it to come to the PlayStation. Well, you sit down and wait and you pay for it. But we getting it in Game Pass. You think you're going to fearmonger me and make me be afraid of a game going to a console that I own that is not going inside their service? How are you making me upset that you got to pay for it? And then we find out y'all don't buy games, so all that is cap. You're talking about, oh, we got your games. Y'all ain't, where's the gameplay? Where's the gameplay? Not one dude out here showing gameplay. Not one dude out here showing receipts. Remember when I purchased God of War? What did I do? Showed the receipts, showed the gameplay. Remember I was playing Final Fantasy 16 online? I opened up my Twitch to play to show you dudes. You see, a lot of these guys like to play around with the truth. They like to hide in the shadows, and they like to pop out and say stupid stuff and then disappear back in the shadows. Let's make this one part clear. Because, you know, we heard that it was a rumor that Gears of War 6 was supposed to pop out. I will play the campaign. And then I will take the multiplayer, lift it up, and throw it in the bushes. Never liked it, didn't care for it. So when I say Gears of War is dead and dying, I'm talking about the multiplayer that they cap for. They cap for it so much. It's their lifeblood. Who cares about it? It ain't number one on nobody's list, except for theirs. But that Fortnite, though, y'all saw that list? What Fortnite is? Number one on everybody's list. On PC, on Xbox, on PlayStation, on Switch. Fortnite up there. Meet the king at Fortnite. The hell with what you talking about. The people have spoken. You're a joke. Aloha Gaming Bros. $2 super chat. All hail the king. Blessings. Let me tell you, you got 133 here. We're going to give away these coins. We're going to have call in today. We're going to talk about the rumors. We're going to talk about Splinter Cell. I love Splinter Cell so much that I want them to do Spies versus Mercs. Spies versus Mercs now with the capabilities that these machines have. Could you imagine being inside a skyscraper with Spies versus Mercs all up in there? WW Snipes gifted one Xbox Frontline membership. Smart man. He understands that members, when they gift out a membership, they get their head, with their head paused, they get their name thrown back into the wheel. Because we have a wheel. If it's your first time here, we have a wheel we spin. And that's how we determine winners. So we're gonna have 2 spins. But that's the smartest move in the world. He gave himself a chance to get that coin, whichever, And if he's a rank X, member, they get to choose. They get to tell me which coin that they want. Right? So let's say you already collected a couple of coins, right? And you get to say, well, I don't want to have the hold the line coin. I want this coin. I got you. Don't even worry about that. I got you. I don't want that coin, but I only got like 3 left of the Starfield coins. The HellBlade coins is coming in. So we heard the news about the Splinter Cell, and Necromancer Zell gifted 5 Xbox Frontline memberships. Blessings, please, and blessings. This is giving people a shot and a chance to eat and get a coin, to be part of the collective, to be part of the whole. So we looked at it, and I looked at it, and I was like, see, my whole thing is, I want to keep June alive. I want June to be as vibrant as it possibly can, because we have been going to E3s. You see the Lords with our boots on the ground. We're outside. You see a couple of other people out there, Level 1 Gaming always out there, Grow Women Gaming out there, 108 Dragons out there, to name a few. You got Hard Geek Shani. That man is a man of many podcasts, and he's moving about on these floors. This year we had On Point out there. Hopefully we get a couple of more podcasts and stuff out there. I always see Colt out there. I can't wait to, hook up with guys out there at these places. I want to keep that feeling alive. I want us to continue to, these companies to continue to do shows. Now, before we used to do shows in person, right? And that was a good thing, the fact that we was doing it in person. But now we know sometimes that's not feasible. These companies don't have large margins to do this, and they understand by putting out these shows during this period of time, they can do it digitally, and it'll work for them. And I say that's what's up. I say that's a fantastic thing. Please have a presence, right? Nintendo at the last moment came and showed up over at the PAX East. And that was the dopest thing that they could possibly do. And we was a fan of what they did. They showed up there and, they showed games for the Nintendo crowd. I thought that was dope. I want them to not forget what makes our stuff special. So this year, GDC was going on at the same time as PAX was going on, and it would kind of have people torn. Well, PAX learned their lesson very quickly. Next year, they will not be having it at the same time as GDC going on. Now, Iron Lord's podcast, we're going to be starting our road to Tokyo Game Show. We want to be present at the Tokyo Game Show. We want to put our feet on foreign land and go someplace where we haven't never been. We also want to go to Gamescom at some point in time. So we're going to be working on packages that we're going to have, and we're going to give out. And Attic and I is crafting this stuff, and Lord Sovereign and Lord Cognito.
Well, it does kind of make sense, King. Once you win your head of CIE, you got to go visit the headquarters at one point in time.
Yeah, you're going to catch me over there talking with Hiroki Totoki, and he's going to be giving me, the walkthrough of the building, where my office is, what window that I'm facing out of, and then I can start my master plan. That's world domination and the takeover, putting games all over. We're going to break these borders down, right? And vote for me, April 21st. Now, I'm going to have a live debate with J-Dub, and he's the only person that's running against me. He's the only person dumb enough to challenge the king, and he's gonna run up against me. But I know exactly what PlayStation needs to get back to form. They need their games everywhere. Everybody needs to play PlayStation games. No longer will they be locked behind walled gardens. We need to make sure that we lock down these resolutions, right? 1440p, 30 frames per second. This is exactly what they need to be. No more of this dynamic checkerboarding, flip-flopping resolution that they're doing. No 900p, 40 frames per second. We're going to stop all that crap. 1440p, 30 frames per second for all their games. Straight to you. Cinematic stuff. That's exactly what they like. They like over-the-shoulder boulder holders, and we're going to give it in buckets. Hollywood Rules member for 4 months. Soldiers X ranks. King, I'm so excited, bro, about these games coming out. Excited for June show, getting a feeling of excitement for HellBlade 2. My Xbox stays on Xbox. That's on God and them. What other games you think we're going to see at this June show? Now, remember, April is here. Everybody's forgetting that Sarah Bond was going to talk to us in April, right? So everybody's talking about Sony's secret show in May. To hell with that. That's a whole month away. They're always trying to hold you in place. To hell with that. What about Sarah Bond in April? What's happening in April that Sarah Bond is going to talk to us at this spring stuff? See, everybody forgets the words that are being spoken. I never forget. I always remember. Sarah Bond has got something to say in April. And is it going to be after a certain game comes out? What is going to be the updates on games? What is it going to be? Is it going to be about Game Pass? Would it be about the handheld? Would it be about, well, she did say that the next console in 2026 is going to be the most powerful console that they've ever put out. Is going to be such a substantial leap forward. What would give her that ability to say that? The fact that what King said, and I'm right 98% of the time, and that's all the time. The fact that I say it's an AI powered machine and them working with Intel making the AI chips, that's something separate. But them working with Open AI and putting all those servers all across the world, millions of AI chips inside these servers, and they're in phase 3 of their plan. When I tell you hashtag no PlayStation 6, they ain't coming back. 2026, you think somebody waiting for them in 2028, 2029? Who the hell waiting for them? Why? What they're going to launch with? Nobody gives a damn. They don't even know what they're going to launch with the PlayStation 5 Pro. Please release that console. Please release it with the fake AI chip that's inside the upscaling chip. Upscaling chip. Like, why? To keep the frames per second, at 40 frames per second, but upscale the resolution so you can put it out at 720 and we can fake our eyes into thinking it's native 4K. And then you had Digital Foundry co-signing this crap. Adidas 20 with the $10 super chat. Salute King and shout out to Attic on the boards. My guy is sick. He shows up. He's been doing his thumbnails a bit slow, but I understand. Listen, he came from PAX. He was walking all around. He was working all around. Went to New York. Stayed in New York for a minute. Walking around, eating glizzies, talking, having ramen noodles and all this other stuff. Then he flies back home. 2 flights. Goes back home. The man is tired. He's making videos. He's exhausted. So, of course, he probably contracted some of that New York and took it home with him. We know what it is. My man is getting better, but he's on the boards. He hit me. He was like, yo, y'all having earthquakes out there, King. Do you want to do Xbox Frontline? I said, the building will be coming down on top of my head, pause. And I'll still be doing Xbox Frontline. Because I got meals to give away and I got coins to ship out. That stuff got to happen. You know, I'm about the people and the people is about me. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to scrape, we're going to claw, we're going to get our way to 10K, and I'm going to give away that statue. That statue is it's a huge statue. It's a 1/4 statue, and she looks fantastic. So I can't wait for that to get to you. But what specs do you think that this handheld is going to be? I don't think it's going to be as powerful as a ROG. And I see a lot of these dudes out here talking about, oh, I think it should be as powerful as a ROG. I think the Steam Deck is the perfect handheld. I think the Steam Deck is exactly what they should aim for as far as specs and everything go. The OLED Steam Deck, right? Now, there is not going to be OLED. From what we hear, it's going to be LCD. If it's going to be LCD, is it them getting their feet wet and then the mid-gen refresh for it will have an upgrade spec to it? Or is it the fact that they can ship GPUs to the base the same way that the ROG does, right? And Phil's sitting there with these other handhelds analyzing the flaws of these machines. Pretty sure that he went back with Jason Ronald, shout out to the Wizard and the team, and said, yo, let's get a tear down of these machines. And from a software standpoint, because we all know that Xbox is a software company, right? not a hardware company, but Jason Ronald and them, these engineers make magic happen. Because if you ever try Quick Resume, that stuff is incredible. What can they do to this box? Because he wants them to feel like native Xboxes. So anybody knows when they go home and they turn on their Xbox and it's quick, right? It gets you into the game. The menu pops up, it's snappy. When you turn on your Steam Deck, got to boot up, takes a second. When you turn on your ROG, takes a longer second for it to boot up because these are PCs, right? But after you get into these machines, the Steam Deck actually holds its weight a whole lot better than the ROG. The ROG graphically is superior to the Steam Deck, but then you got to look at the ergonomics of the machine, how it fits in your hand. I think that the Steam Deck fits a little bit better in your hand. It feels a little bit chunkier, and the ROG feels a little bit lighter, but the Steam Deck feels like a traditional console in your hand. I think he's going for that form factor. Now, in saying this, do I think that Gabe and them makes that deal with Microsoft? And that form factor is the thought process. Because remember, we can't pick up Steam Decks as how everybody else can go pick up ROGs in the store. You can go to certain stores, Target. I don't know if they sell them in Walmart, Best Buy. You can go pick up a ROG. They have them on display. You can go try them out because they sell them in the PC section. Is it going to be possible that they just take over Steam's business, works with Steam in some form of capacity that Microsoft could put these things in the stores or sell them direct to consumer? Because from what I've seen with PlayStation, with the buyback program, a lot of people's been getting their PlayStation 5s directly from Sony themselves, right? When you get your headset, when you get your VR, I got that directly from Sony themselves. That directly comes from Sony themselves, right? When you pick up the Pro, I'm pretty sure that you're going to go directly through Sony themselves. You're not going to go to a store. So these direct ship through to customers, I think that's the business model going forward because everybody's getting stuff delivered. Nobody's going out to stores no more. We have digital downloads. Everything is removing the barrier and time that it takes to go get something. You're at work, you can have same day delivery. I do this all the time. My wife wanted me to get some Swiffer head replacements, for the dogs, and hit it online. They said it'd be here by 5 o'clock that evening. Definitely got here same day. So I did it at like 9 or 10 o'clock, and it was here by 5 p.m. Same day shipping. They're going to have access to this level of shipping with a robust, diverse shipping with FedEx, because a lot of stuff comes from FedEx. FedEx is pretty good. You have, what was it, UPS. UPS is pretty decent. One thing I can't stand is the United States Postal Service. If they send it through there, I automatically tell them I don't want that service because I don't trust their delivery process. Not saying I don't trust the postman. I think the postman does good. I think their service kind of sucks compared to UPS and the other ones. Hollywood Rules $5 super chat. Would love to get the deck, but I'm wondering if I should wait for Xbox handheld. News definitely wants something that I can also dock to my TV. I think that's exactly what they're going for. My only question is, to make it as powerful as the Series X, do you sell the ability to link it to a separate GPU the same way the ROG does? Because my ROG hooks up to that GPU on that television. It's a whole nother beast. But Attic, let's get to the call-in portion of the show. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, great. Let's give them the rules of engagement. Are you able to talk, or do you want me to talk?
Do you talk more?
Okay. So the rules of engagement is this. Attic is going to put the link in the chat. Is it going to send you to a Discord room? You can't see us, but we can see you. Attic is going to pull you in one by one, and we're going to have a conversation. We're going to have a conversation live on air. We're going to talk about what's going on. We're going to talk about the June show. Now, remember, if you are a Rank X member, you get the chance to answer 2 questions, right? If you aren't and you're not a member, that's fine. That's good. We're just gonna have a conversation, one question, and we're just gonna move it on because I want to get as much people in here as possible. We got 148 watching. Let's get more people in here. Let's talk about the rumors. Let's talk about if you're pissed off with Hellblade. Let's talk about if you're up for Gears showing. Let's talk about if you want the Gears collection. Let's talk about Splinter Cell. Let's talk about all the stuff that we heard. If you want to talk about Final Shape and them showing it, I think in May, that's the show I think Sony's going to do. Everybody think it's going to be some incredible showcase. It's going to be them trying to sell you on Destiny, to be honest with you. And then they're going to sprinkle in some remake. I think it's going to be the remake of Gravity Rush 2 that's going to be playable on the PlayStation 5. So there. That's going to be their big ticket item. They're going to be pushing Final Shape to you, and I think that's going to be the crux of their show. That you're going to see probably more Baby Steps Game of the Year, something that you guys have definitely been clamoring for. I know that y'all love it. It'll definitely be 30 frames per second. Fantastic for when I see when he's falling down the hill. 30 frames per second. Baby Steps is stuff that you like. Remember all that capping that they was doing for Helldivers? I want y'all to go back in your head and see if you remember any of your favorite PlayStation dudes streaming a game. Or was it PC dudes? Because I saw a hell of a lot of my PC friends streaming the game. But I didn't see any of those PlayStation dudes streaming this game, not one time. Actually, I don't see them playing games at all. I see them trophies. Are they buying trophies? We got to start questioning these dudes because they play Twitter all day. When are they playing games? I don't ever see them playing games. Actually, I don't even know if they own a PlayStation 5. And I know certain ones in particular just got a PlayStation 5. That kind of sucks that you had this Xbot have 5 PlayStation 5s before you can get your hand on one. And that was day one, but I'm a scalper, so I got rid of 4 of them. Yeah, made big bucks off for you guys. And some of them don't even got that VR, but talking about, oh, PlayStation got VR, Xbox needs to get VR, but y'all never brought the VR. And y'all didn't support. But I got the VR. Something strange. Very strange fruit with these dudes. Hit the link. Jump in the chat. Don't be afraid. Come on in. Who do we got here? Oh, we got my guy, Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo X Anthony, what's going on, brother? Talk to me. How is your day? Did the earthquake affect you? Are you in New York?
Yeah, I am. Didn't even feel it, bro. Honestly.
Yeah,
Anywhere.
I felt the second one. Pause. Because all right, so the first tremor, I was driving. It was at 10:45. The next one happened. I was playing Fortnite. It was like probably 5:40. And I felt it, and then I called my wife. I was like, you felt that? She was like, no, I'm working. I'm like, oh, okay. So, but what do you think about Hellblade 2 and the 30 frames per second? Talk to me. What is your idea of what's going on there?
I think what you're seeing is the Xbox tax. That's really all it comes down to. Because you're gonna buy GTA 6 and it's gonna play at 60 frames per second on PC when it comes out. But on console, it's gonna be
no
stuck
time
at,
soon.
yeah, it's no time soon. But for console, everybody's gonna be playing at 30 frames per second.
But what do
So
you
it
think
doesn't
about
really
the
matter.
PlayStation 5 Pro? You don't think the PlayStation 5 Pro could do it?
Nah, it ain't gonna be able to do that. Nothing close. It's gonna be stuck at 30 frames per second just like the rest of us.
Why
Only
is
reason for the
that?
Pro-
Is the CPU, right?
Yeah, but it's not only just that. When they're telling you that the power is only going to be 10% more, I mean, that's not doing anything. That's basically on the level of what a Series X does now. You're
Yeah.
not really going to get that much more powerful than even the Series X, and you see what the Series X can do. It can't do 60 frames per second on the next gen game. It
Well,
can do it on the
yeah.
previous games, like the previous generations, the ones that are cross-platform. It does 60 frames per second on that.
Yep.
Resident Evil 4 remake, it does 60 frames per second on that. Yeah, cross-platform games can do 60 frames per second. The ones that are only for this generation, all
Nope.
of them usually do 30 frames per second, and that goes for both consoles. There's no difference between it. The reason why those fanboys keep talking about that is because they made such a big deal about the SSD at the beginning of the generation, and they were lied about it with the whole Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart thing. and they
Yeah.
still can't get over the fact that they lied about it. So they're making a big deal about the SSD, like, oh, I spent all this money on this console because this SSD does XYZ. When the reality is, it doesn't do that. You're playing PS4 games upscale on your PS5 that they made using the PS4 engine before the 5 came out. And then when the pandemic came out and everything, they said, well, we already made this through the PS4 engine. Let's put all these games cross-platform, make as much money as we can before everybody can get their hands on these consoles. Then we'll make things exclusive for the PS5. And again, they realized that people weren't buying these games, so now they're looking at it like, well, we should focus on the next generation. They're not even focused on this generation anymore. They're done.
That kind of
They've
sucks.
showed their hand.
I
They're
don't like that. To be honest with you, these consoles to me haven't got warmed up. Right?
Nope.
It's like the 360 and the PlayStation 3, they hit a stride, man. They gave you trilogies of series, the Halo trilogy, Gears trilogy, you had Mass Effects trilogy, you had these trilogies of games, and this generation sucks so far, to be honest with you. I mean, we got some really great games, like we got Elden Ring, you got Baldur's Gate 3, you got these games, but when it comes to locking down legacies of the big two, and not Nintendo, I'm gonna leave Nintendo alone because they're doing their own thing and they're carrying their tradition, right? We respect what they're doing.
Sell, for sure.
Right?
Like, they're all in the top 5. If you look at the top 10 list, they had Mario Kart, Smash,
All they joint
Legend
was
of Zelda
lit.
Tears, all of it was right there. The only
Yeah.
thing that was there that wasn't like theirs was Fortnite. Obviously, that was still number 1 across the board for everything. Was Fortnite?
Is a juggernaut. But the reason why I say we got to leave Nintendo in their category because they're holding tradition. You saw Tears of the Kingdom, and
Yeah, that was number 2.
right,
Crazy.
and then
It just
and
came
you
in
you
last
saw Breath of the Wild, and so that goes in that lineage, right? And
Yep.
if they can get out another Zelda, and they did put out Zeldas in between that. To keep that lineage going, so they kept their end of the bargain up. We can't bother Nintendo. It's
People
these
sleep on
two.
Link's Awakening. It's really
Oh
good.
no, yeah, I got it. It's definitely
Yeah.
dope. It's definitely dope. It's a
My
throwback. It
sister
looks
loves that
fantastic.
game. Yeah.
It looks really good. These two here haven't upheld their end of the bargain, and they're talking about next gen already. I'm kind of pissed off with it. I don't like that conversation. Now, the PlayStation don't have any choice. They're talking about 2028. They're going to be dead before then, to be honest with you, because once Microsoft does this open AI stuff, I think that's going to change the way the game is because they're making sure that they're everywhere. So the next time that they purchase a developer or a producer, they're not going to have the same logistical problem that they did already with the FTC. They are setting traps for the FTC right now by putting games on PlayStation. That's a poison pill. I told them it from the first time. It's a poison pill that's going to kill Kong. It's going to kill him slowly. But before you go, are you excited for the June show, and what do you expect to see there?
I expect to see Doom. That's really what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm excited for. I want to see this Doom prequel or whatever that was leaked in the ABK thing. That's what I'm really excited for because I love both the Doom games. Like when they bought Bethesda, when I think Bethesda, it's those Doom games for me that do it. The Doom games that came out, the Quake games that recently came out, the ports, I love playing those. Those are a blast. Yeah, when Quake 2
I was
came
playing the old.
I was playing
the old
that
Quake.
mad.
Yeah.
Like crazy. That was a blast. I was like, yo.
Yeah, my
I hope
wife
they make
came
more
downstairs
games
and
like
was
this.
like, "What the hell are you doing? This looks old." I was like,
Yeah, it looks old.
dope.
Yep, exactly. I was telling my friends that too. Yeah, it looks old, but it's fun, man.
It's
It's
dope.
fast paced. It's real fast paced.
Yo,
Like some first person shooters don't move this quick.
it's
And the new
too
one that is,
fast.
and it's,
It's
yeah,
too fast,
it's
bro.
got really crazy high frame rate because it's old and you're moving real fast. It's addicting, man. It's something that it stands the test of time. You can't get old or sick of that stuff. And it's the same thing with the Doom games. If you buy the Doom games, you know you're going to get a quality campaign in there. Sometimes Call of Duty don't even have a campaign in them. And then with the Halo thing, it's like, Halo.
But they're gonna
Halo
show
Infinite, they did real good with their campaign, but outside of that, they didn't get the DLC and stuff. So you look around, first-person shooters in general, they just stopped caring about the campaign. You can make an argument that Rainbow Six Siege is the best first-person shooter out there right now. That's like legit, and it's been around for like 10 years.
Yeah, multiplayer, definitely. Ubisoft is dope. But thank you so much, Carmelo X Anthony. I appreciate you every week coming through, saving the day. We got my man Spectre 799 up in there. Let's get him up in here, Addict. Haven't spoke to my guy in a minute. Spectre, what's good, my guy? Talk to me.
How you doing, brother? How's it going? Second time's the charm,
fantastic.
yeah?
Yes, sir. I believe that, man. I believe everybody needs their redemption story, and you're here to redeem yourself, my guy.
Good to hear you. Good to hear you, brother.
So listen, today's Xbox Frontline is brought to you by smackahater.com. Hold on. Smackahater.com brings you the ease and ability to send out your smacks to the haters that are around you. Why dirty your hands when you can go send the man? Smackahater.com. At checkout, put Xbox Frontline News to get a 10% discount. That is smackahater.com. And don't worry, they equal opportunity. All right, so
What's good? All right.
I do appreciate you showing up. We got coins
course.
that we giving out, but is the first person campaign situation dead? I thought Halo did a good job with it. I know Call of Duty got caught out there doing some fugazi stuff, but I'm not a Call of Duty stan, so I thought it was lit. To be honest with you, so I know the Call of Duty stands. They was like, "Nah, this ain't it, King," and they told me why. But then I had to explain to them. I would understand, from a Fortnite perspective. Like I was talking to C Money today because we got a win today and we were playing, and I'm calling out stuff to him, but he didn't understand what I was talking about because he's not a Fortnite stan. So me not being a Call of Duty stan, I didn't see a lot of stuff, and it felt like new to me when I was playing it. So that's fraud on me. Do you think that they're gonna be walking away from the campaign mode? Because I think Battlefield, when they did that, they shot themselves in the foot. Do you think that the next Call of Duty coming out is gonna forego that campaign mode?
Well, okay. So honestly, if they were smart, I'd say they shouldn't. But chances are, if Modern Warfare 3's campaign is anything to go by, I think they are wanting to go into the live service genre permanently. I hope not, but it's going to be interesting down the road. I think it depends on how much they take their criticisms of Modern Warfare 3's campaign.
Right.
I think so.
But okay, so being that I'm not a stan, right? Do you play Warzone at all?
I did once. I did it for a certain amount of time. I liked Warzone. I think it was one of the only battle royales I actually enjoyed.
Right.
But over time, I kind of just got so tired of the battle royale. It's like I haven't been doing Fortnite or Apex or anything like that. So I kind of just got tired of the battle royale genre.
Oh, okay. No,
That's just me, though.
King David doesn't like the Bengals. This hat was given to me by my good friend MJ the boss, but I'm wearing my Marmart today. Where is it? Oh yeah, my orange Marmart today. So
Nice.
Orange and black Bengal colors. Kid got to stay fresh. Is Get Fresh Fridays. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get fresh. I want you to look fresh. I want you to feel fresh. I want you to put on some great cologne. I want you to put on a nice watch. I want you to put on some jewelry. I want you to look nice. Get a haircut. Go out there. Show off for your woman, your significant other. Do whatever you're gonna do, but feel good about yourself because it's Feel Good Fridays, and we got coins to give away. And with every coin we're giving away $100 worth of meals.
Nice.
I don't know who the hell is doing that, but I'm doing that. And I truly appreciate each and every last one of you that are here, because a lot of people, I'm trying to give you a coin and I'm trying to feed you, bro. And it's not ain't nothing happening today. Only thing that's special is that y'all here chilling with me on a Friday. And if you in the tri-state area in New York City, you with me during earthquake time. That's crazy. But
I've heard about it. That's nuts, dude. Holy shit.
I was driving. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see anything.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
You have these sounds of fear, like, oh no, like, oh, is the building gonna collapse and stuff like that, and it's like,
Oh,
oh,
shit.
ground gonna open up. But nah, the way that New York is acting though, like my phone going off with those little alerts, those medical alerts, like be careful and stay indoors. Why the hell would I stay indoors during an earthquake? That's stupid as hell. No, I'm going outside. I'm
yeah.
going outside. I'm not staying in a building that could collapse on me. That's dumb as hell. But I gotta bring you Xbox Frontline News, so I'm gonna be inside my house. So, what do you think about the HellBlade? Well, I'm not even gonna talk about the controversy. What do you think about them HellBlade graphics, bro? What do you think?
I
about
think it
them
looks
HellBlade graphics?
fucking phenomenal.
Yes.
First of all, and then
Yes.
second of all, I do have to say, full disclosure, I loved the first HellBlade. I made a video on it. That's how much I fucking loved it. So
I'm an absolute fraud. I didn't finish the game, and I'm gonna finish the game.
Oh no, it's fantastic. No, like it's not very long, but yeah, if you love that kind of stuff, you'll love it. But the one thing this is just me, because I've been consistent on it, that I kind of wish, I get why they were doing it, but I'm disappointed that they're doing 30 FPS. But
Right.
is that going to deter me from buying and checking? I'm going to be covering the video game when it comes out. So,
Right.
but
Do
is it
you have
going
a
to? No, I have a Steam Deck.
Okay.
I have
All
a
right.
Steam Deck.
Yeah. So
But that's the closest. Yeah.
That's
why I was telling you, enjoy the Steam Deck, brother.
Yeah.
That's why I was telling you.
Some people don't realize exactly what the Steam Deck has to offer unless they actually have it, right? When you have it, and then you go to a lot of these YouTube tweak and twerk sites pops up for me now because I put in Steam Deck questions, and somebody was asking me about the games that I was showing on it. So whoever hit me in the DMs, I gave them the information. But the Steam Deck is so versatile, and I want the Xbox handheld to be just that. Hold on. Angry Hippie member for 4 months, Soldier V rank. If I win a coin tonight, send that food to your local food bank or homeless shelter. I'll match it $100 donation, full abundance. That is what's up. I do appreciate that. That's absolutely crazy.
Nice.
I do have a church that's down the block from me. And I'm going to tell you right now, they give to the homeless like you would not believe. The lines be around the bank. So for me to go in there and to donate $100 worth of food and $100 of cash or whatever to them, that will be tremendous to them because they do give back. So back to this fake controversy. Because
go ahead.
Because these dudes are sitting here playing what is that, Dragon's Dogma at 30
Dragon's Dogma 2,
yeah, they 30 frames per second. Oh, King, it's amazing. We was playing Elden Ring at 30 frames per second. Oh, King, it's game of the year. What is that? Final Fantasy 16, 30 frames per second. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, 30 frames per second. Final Fantasy 30 frames per second. Oh, but they do have a performance mode.
Yeah.
That stutters and blinks all over the place like you got Tourette's. I mean, let's stop the cap, bro. Let's stop it.
Yeah, it's like you got to be consistent on that kind of stuff, and that's kind of how I have been. Like I said the same thing with Starfield was 30. I said the same thing when I still haven't bought Dragon's Dogma.
Me neither.
But when it comes to HellBlade, I'm still gonna cover that because that's one of the videos I do have scheduled.
Right.
For like when it comes out. So, but yeah, it's
plug your channel, bro. Plug your channel, bro.
Are you sure? Yeah,
man.
Thank you.
Plug your channel, bro.
Thank you. No, yeah, but it's gonna be interesting how it's gonna be handled. But dude, I'm so fucking stoked by how good it looks.
It looks incredible to me.
It's so old, man.
Me personally, when I seen the fidelity of the still pictures, and then I got a chance to see it in motion. And then I watched, I watched Addict's video, and he was talking about a couple of things. And then I went back and watched the video again. And some people don't understand. Like, if Addict drops a video that day, I purposely stagger my video to go at like 9 o'clock, closer to like 9:30, to give his video air to breathe. And no, we do not talk in the background about what it's going to be. He has absolutely no idea what the hell I'm gonna do. And 9 times out of 10, I'll look and see the title of his video, and I won't watch until after I'm finished with my stuff
Yeah.
because I don't want his thoughts to bleed into mine. But sometimes like minds think the same. And I don't know the hate that's going on for 30 frames per second, but I think the game looks utterly phenomenal for it to go
Oh,
inside
yeah.
Game Pass at these economic times right now that we're having, and people can stop fronting all they want. I want to make sure I take care of the dev. You don't have the ability to do otherwise. So
I
it's
completely
either
agree
you,
with you there.
yeah,
That I
that's
can
right.
cover that 100%.
It's either
100%.
you ish or get off the pot with them. So
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure a lot of these dudes that played the demo of Stellar Blade was like, yeah, I'm gonna save up my coins when I get a chance, or not, or I'm opposed to the demo. Give me the whole game, put it in your service, give my service value. That's all I'm asking for. And
100%.
let me explain one thing to these poor begging ponies that tell us that we don't like to buy games. The money that we spend on Game Pass, because I get Game Pass Ultimate, that's $16, $16.99 a month, $17 a month. Throughout the year, that comes up to 170 something bucks, or more.
Mhm.
I already paid. I'm paying little by little and getting a lot of a lot. You guys buy one game for the year and play that one game, and then y'all sit there and pork beg for our games that you're not going to buy anyway. So we know who you are. You have identified yourself. We have belled the mouse. You guys don't buy games. You play Fortnite. It's a casual box. You're like Cornhub. We know who you are, why you are, and we know why you're hating on HellBlade 2, because I saw the articles talking about it needs to be in other places. Y'all wouldn't buy it anyway. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, thank you so much for showing up.
Absolutely. I linked my
779.
channel. I linked
Thank
my
you.
channel down for you. You much love, brother. You take care of yourself, okay?
Listen, plug it. Say your channel name. Say what your
yes.
channel does. Plug
Okay.
your channel.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so my channel is mostly just game videos right now.
Right.
I want to do live streaming later down the
What's
line,
the
but I
name
don't
of
have a
your
PC.
channel?
It's Spectre799.
Right.
That is my channel. My next video, it's funny that we talked about the Steam Deck. I gotta get a recorder. I gotta get the Decky Loader recorded set up because I'm gonna start recording and doing a video on Helldivers 2.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I'm excited.
And you're doing that from the PC end, right? Yes.
Steam Deck, correct.
I heard y'all
Yeah.
outpacing them 20-1. That's kind of crazy. But
Amen.
I do appreciate you. We
Absolutely.
got
Much
Hollywood
love.
Rules next. Addict, let's get Hollywood Rules up in here. My guy is probably on date night. My guy is dressing up, looking fly with his lady, taking her out. Oh, my guy, Hollywood Rules. What's going on, brother? Talk to me.
Man, we having earthquakes and solar eclipse. I don't know. Listen, if I don't get my superpowers that I've been dreaming about since I was 9 this week in New York City, ain't never gonna happen, man. It ain't never gonna happen. First and foremost, Addict, feel better, and I got to give you your flowers, man. Generosity is something in this world that's in very short supply. So to do what you're doing, I'm proud of you, and it's awesome, man. That's an awesome thing that you're doing, man.
I was sitting there looking at something that I could do, and I have the opportunity to do so. I got the situation, and I was just like, okay, this is what happens. Somebody, Lord Cognito had given me his statue because he really doesn't have the space for the statue, and he was like, yo, oh yeah, you can put it up with your other statues. I said, no, you gave it to me. I'm going to give it to the channel.
Right.
And he was like, wow, that's crazy. He said, you're not even gonna open it up and check it out. I said, if I open it up, I might not want to give it away. But I'm giving that away. And because what I want to do is, when I was a kid, I had one. I used to buy Pac-Man cereal. Everybody knows that's my favorite cereal in the whole world.
I was a Smurfberry Crunch guy.
Oh, that's what's up too. That was delicious. So on the back of the box, you had the ability to win a tabletop Pac-Man machine. So I said I won one time, and I did all the stuff. I clipped out the coupon at the back of the box, and I put it in and I mailed it out. I forgot all about this thing, and a package came to my house. I picked it up at the door, and it was like David Johnson, and I was like, okay, I'm a kid. I'm probably like around 12 years old. I thought my father sent it because I wasn't with my father, and I'm thinking my father sent me a package. Well, no, he didn't, but Pac-Man cereal did. And that feeling of me as a kid getting something that I won, it was the greatest feeling in the world. And
And
I
those tabletops are awesome. Those
yeah, the
tabletops are awesome.
Telltale was ridiculous. I played it so much, and I was so happy. I just want to give that feeling back to
Right.
somebody else. And if right now financially you can't eat healthy or you don't you can't eat, I got you. Um that's the ability that's given to me right now, and I'm going to do the best and the most in my reach to do that, to share that back out. But yo, enough about me, about you, because you hit me up in the DMs.
Yo, you didn't feel nothing? You didn't feel a
I
thing?
felt it the second time, pause.
Okay.
When I was sitting on the couch playing Fortnite. And my dog looked at me, and I looked at the dog, and I was like, "Yeah, that was a whole earthquake."
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was like,
Yeah.
"That's the aftershock or whatever." And then I called wifey. But nah, when you hit me, a lot of people hit me. No, not at all. But I was too busy looking at content and stuff that I wanted to talk about today. I know it was a couple of things. Let me check that. Hold on. This one is asking me, what time I'm dropping off my son. I'm like, my phone is off. Shut up. I don't know. Anyway, and I saw some stuff, and I was just like, you know what? I want to talk about Hellblade because I feel that Hellblade right now is the game that they're gonna beg for more than Starfield. And the reason why
1000%.
I think they're gonna beg for this more than Starfield is because this is a game up their alley.
This is it for them. This is that third person over the shoulder that they thought Xbox was never gonna have. This is it.
And they always talked about, oh, that cartoony graphics. I don't care. This ain't cartoony, bro.
Nah, this ain't no cartoon. This ain't no
This,
cartoon.
yo, my wife saw when they had the hands on her face and it was talking to her and the psychosis was going around. And I got the headset. I'm ready. I'm ready. And she's like, yo, that looks creepy as hell. I said, yeah. I said, but you got to hear it. So
Right.
this weekend, I'm going to let her listen while I play the first one on the headset.
Oh, and don't feel bad. I'm a fraud too. For as many games I play, I couldn't get into the first Hellblade, man. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the pacing. I don't know if it was some of the puzzles. It wasn't that I disliked the game. I just thought the game pacing
was slow.
kind of threw me off. Yeah, it kind of threw me off. But I'm gonna force myself to play it before to finish it up before
Yeah,
May.
I was playing Destiny. I was a huge Destiny stan, and maybe a raid came out, and I didn't get a chance to get back into it. So that's all on me. That's nobody else's fault. But I'm gonna get right back into it, and because like I said, I'm a huge fraud. But how do you feel about the Gears of War 6 rumor from Jeff Grubb talking about it might be at the June show, which is on, I think Ray Charles could have predicted this
Yeah.
one because we've been hearing about
Now,
this for a second.
I think I tweeted at you yesterday. I get so sick of these rumors, but
Yeah,
I'm a gamer, and I
yeah,
fall for the banana in the tailpipe pause, just like
yeah,
everybody else does, right? I
yeah.
cannot wait for Gear 6. I can't wait to see what Coalition has been doing with Unreal Engine and what they got up their sleeve. And I heard Boom, shout out to Boom. Boom also said that he thinks when they drop Gear 6, that they're also going to drop the Gears, aka the Marcus Phoenix collection. I just wonder if that's going to be a remaster, remake of whatever they're going to, upgrade it, whatever they're going to do.
The
But I
He-Man,
love Gears.
the He-Man edition, the testosterone edition. Yeah, I would love to have the He-Man edition. Pause. The masculine version. I definitely would like to have that drop. They probably do a shadow drop. Well, I wouldn't want them to do a shadow drop of that, but they are fond of it because they know that direct to consumer, that digital buybacks is kind of crazy. So people digitally consume majority of their stuff, so they hear about it, and dudes want stuff right then, right there. So Tony
I would
Baloney
buy
just
that. I wouldn't even
subscribed.
Game Pass that. I would buy that like I did the Master Chief collection. I just bought that. I was like, I want to own that. I want to have that in my collection. So I would probably buy that outside of, and it's funny what you said about Game Pass. I
Right,
pay for my Game Passes and I pay for both my daughter's Game Passes.
right.
So these ponies talking about how they spend all this bread. Listen, I bought
Don't
Alan
spend it.
Wake, Star Wars, and Resident Evil 4, and I still ain't played them yet.
I'm feeling you.
I don't hear what it's
That's why I didn't buy that Dragon Dog mode. That's why.
Backlog is crazy.
Yeah, that's why I didn't buy Hogwarts Legacy. That's why I didn't buy a couple of games because
That's another one I have.
Yeah.
That and haven't finished that either. I'm like,
See?
I don't know, 20% into Hogwarts. I haven't finished that either.
And by the time I get a chance to buy it and play it, it's going to either be in Game Pass or
Yep.
it's either going to be like 20-something bucks. I picked up a game called Achilles: The Untold Stories or Achilles Untold, something like that.
How are you talking about that?
It was $14. I said, let me go get it. It's an isometric game. It looks really good. It plays like Diablo and it fights really good. It has good bosses, good monsters. The game looks really good. It plays really nice. I'm a huge fan of Greek mythology. Any time of ancient history where men were gods, considered demigods, and was out there on the battlefield making their name, and their name rings through the annals of time, I'm about that. You know, Hercules, Samson, these kind of characters, Ra, Horus, these characters in this world, that's what I'm about. So I went and I supported it, and I've never seen anybody, you know, talk about it or anything like that. And was just going through the indie section. And if it wasn't for their ability to highlight deals, I would have never seen it. So shout out to Xbox for that.
Listen, I can't speak to and I have a PlayStation in my house. My son, he bought it mostly to play, your God of War and Spider-Man.
Right.
But one of my things that I love to do is sit and browse through the Microsoft store and the Xbox store. And just sometimes it's like, yo, how much is that? Oh, I'm copping that.
Yeah, let me get it. Yeah.
Right. I can't believe I bought Street Fighter and I was going to get it. I was like, let me see something. I saw Steam had it on sale. I was like, I bet you about a week Microsoft will have it on sale. And sure they did. And I got it for $40 instead of paying the $69 for it or whatever it was. I just bought Prince of Persia because that was on sale. So I was like, I'll grab that because that was on sale.
We got that because a lot of these games I'll be on NDA for. I'm like playing a game right now. I'm on NDA, and I don't get no game to score, but I get a chance to play the game, and I'm gonna talk about it afterwards. But Hollywood Rules, I appreciate you, brother. Let's get into this coin giveaway.
You guys be safe. You guys be safe.
You be safe, brother. You too, because you in New York. So, Addict, let's get to the 2 giveaways really quickly, so we can see exactly who's going to win what and what's going where. Remember, guys, you hit me on Twitter. Let me know if you won, and we're going to facilitate you getting your winnings. Okay, that's what's up. Two.
All right, so we're doing 2. Okay. Let me put it in the back. All right, tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready. That was
Hold
SpongeBob thing?
I'm ready.
Is the person in the waiting room, was he there already?
What person?
I think that's...
Oh, we got Legendary Yobi. Bring him in real quick.
Here, I'll spin this while you guys talk.
Guy, thank you so much, Mr. Legendary Yobi. I saw what you did again, sir.
You got the package?
I appreciate you.
Did you get the package?
Yes, I did. I got the package. The package was delivered. I do appreciate the package. Pause.
All right, first and foremost, Addict, I wish you a speedy recovery, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Got to set it off the rip. Wish you a speedy recovery. Don't rush yourself. Appreciate what you're doing in the background. Keep on the good work, man. Hope you really feel better, man.
Hopefully.
You will. Ain't no hopefully. You will.
Like two days ago, I felt great, and then I just went downhill.
Get some orange juice.
Yeah, get
I
some
drank a
orange
whole
juice.
thing of it yesterday.
No, you can't get that crappy orange juice from Concentrate, bro.
I hope you ain't get that.
No Tropicana, bro.
You gotta get the pure one. You gotta get the
Yeah,
pure one, no pulse.
Yeah. You drinking sugar.
Hey, but listen, King.
Yes, sir.
I got a question, right? So we keep hearing all this talk about gamepad. You know, people call it, oh, you're a gamepad. You're a broke gamer, right?
Right.
So, King, if that's the case, why nobody not having that energy for, I don't know, HBO Max, Netflix, Paramount, Okay, so if we subscribe to that, does that mean we broke too? Because I'm pretty sure 99% of all those guys who say anybody who subscribes to a gaming service, I'm pretty sure they have a movie streaming service as well. So, why we can't have that same energy for both? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the reason why they don't have the opportunity to.
Here, let me say something real quick. I never understood that mentality because it's equivalent to saying, why do you lease out your vehicles? Why do you finance your vehicles? Why don't you just go out there and buy them all? Like,
yeah,
right.
It's the level of ignorance, but it's a deflection tactic. You don't have the ability to do so. So the fact that they don't have the ability to play their games day and date inside their service, which they will give their left nipple for, all of them, man, woman, and child.
Right.
All right. So don't tell me that you wouldn't, because if Sony told you tomorrow we're considering putting our first party games inside our service, not one of you dudes will tell them, no, I want to support the dev. Shut up. The dev been paid already, you monkey. So why are you worrying about that? And anybody sitting there talking about that dude, they're talking about all the devs saying the money is dried up. Don't you think the money dries up when they already have acquired all these studios? They're not looking for nobody no more. They don't need you no more. They already got their situation. They the plug now. Microsoft is the plug. Like, you don't get it no more? Before, y'all was pitching hand to hand on the street. Microsoft saw the plug, talked to the plug, purchased the plug, he's the plug. Right? So it's different now. Y'all not the same. So this is why I'm trying to tell Xbox dudes, stop listening to these port begging broke dudes. Leave them alone. They got to scrounge their money up together to try to figure out how they're going to pick games for the year. We only play excellence. Shut up, lying. Y'all don't play nothing but casual games. We saw your list. That's it. It's over.
Right. Check this out, King. So I got 2 points before I leave. I'm at work right now, but check this out. I got 2 points. One, these are the same dude who talk all this because people are not buying games. People are not doing this, doing that. But King, last time I checked, the same ones who are saying that are the same ones who have money to buy $1,200, $1,500 phones every year. Right or wrong?
Nah, I seen their phone game, bro. I seen a lot of these dudes phone game, bro. I'm not gonna sit there and cap, but you you got probably 2 dudes in their camp, and I'm gonna say J Dub and Jay Bari, they got iPhone. All right. Right. So I'm gonna give them that. The other ones, I don't know, man. Angry Hippie $5 super chat. Everyone says they don't run games, but all of them have GameFly subs. We don't pay them no minds. They're talking stuff that they can't do. They weren't never going to do it anyway. But if they have the opportunity to do so, they do so in a heartbeat. They wanted those 4 games from Microsoft. Those games aren't going to be winning any MPDs over there. You'll see. Because if they don't have Spider-Man in their top 10 and they all capped for that, you know for a damn fact they're not going to have no Sea of Thieves, no Hi-Fi Rush, damn sure no Pentiment, and Grounded. None of them. All right, so let's look at them for who they are. They're a casual machine that everybody's watching Netflix on, and they attach themselves to the casuals. The casuals is the ones that push the console sales. Xbox is not a casual machine. They made the Series S so it could be appealing to the casual. They know you guys are cheap. So they trying to get that, to you guys that are cheap, you cheapskate guys, them guys that don't have the money, rubbing 2 nickels together. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We all are broke at some point in time. Let's just stop denying our brokenness. Let's keep it real. I was rubbing nickels together. Now I'm not. But let's go.
King, you are right, because it's like this. Like, when it's time for me to upgrade a phone, King, you know what I do? When I see the prices, you think I'm gonna drop the whole entire money on that? No, I'm gonna go to the little upgrade plan. Okay, we're gonna add this. We're gonna add this much, maybe extra $40, $50 to your bill, and you go pay it off. I'm gonna pay it off proudly.
And send my phone back.
Exactly. I mean, you'll send the old phone they go see in the new phone. But King, thank you, bro.
Blessings,
thank you.
Brother.
I appreciate you for all you do.
Too.
And You already know if it's gonna be weekly or every other week or every month. You expect those fortnight packages. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me all hot bothered over here. You know how I am. We're Fortnite, bro.
Okay, I appreciate you, my man. And yeah,
Listen,
King, I forgot to tell you
yo,
before
talk.
I go. I forgot. So all those dudes who always talk crazy about you, right? Now check this
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
They
for
have
sure.
they have the option to come on here and talk to you, right?
They don't come on.
But then I just found out that you can make calls through Twitter now, through the DMs.
Oh, but they
Oh,
they don't follow me no more. They stop following me. And you know what? I wouldn't call them anyway because when you give somebody the opportunity, you say, "Hey, man, come over here and air out your grievance." And you know I'm not disrespectful. I love everybody, each and every last one of you. Even when you talk dirty on my name, you know why? Because he without sin cast the first stone.
talk it.
I love you, baby. I love you.
Yo, King, keep up the great work, bro. Addict,
Yes,
get some rest, man. Wish you a speedy recovery. King, keep up the great work. Keep up the great work for the ILP. Y'all looking good out there, baby. Let's go.
blessings. Thank you. Thank you. Legendary
You already
Yobi.
know. It's
Yo,
all love,
all
brother.
right. Hector, we can't do it, Hector. We can't pull you in. Hector, we can't pull you in. Addict, you gotta close the room. Hector, I'm dragging Addict too long. He's been here too long. We gotta get these 2 coins given away.
You ready for the first one?
Yes, let's go. What is it? What's happening? We gotta have a drum roll or something because I can't hear it.
Django 6.
Who?
Django 6.
Django 6, hit me in the DM on Twitter. If you do not follow me and I don't follow you, at me at Twitter. I will see it, I will add you, and we will have the conversation, my man. Or
Doing it again.
Next one is up. Who is it? Who can it be? It's me, I'm Celery.
Hollywood Rules.
Hollywood Rules, my dude. That's what's up. He in New York. He can get that quick, too. That's what's up. Yo, blessings to each and every last one of you guys. Hector, we're going to have to catch you on the next show of Xbox Frontline News. But, Addict, who are we sending them to? Hector, you know I love you to death, bro.
Just
Hector, there you go. Hector,
you
know I
got
love
3
you to
minutes
death.
while I
Go
find
ahead.
someone to send them to.
All right. Talk to me, Hector. Talk to me.
Hey, Agent Macho Man reporting for duty, King.
My-
General King, I'm sorry.
My-
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it, brother. I do appreciate you. Talk your ish. Tell us why HellBlade is the best looking game on any console this generation
No.
so far.
You know why, General? Come on now. You know why all the negative naysays? Because it's Xbox exclusive. They just feel like we just can't have games like that. It's okay to watch your. You know, it's like that girl they can't get, and then you walk in with it, and like, how he get it? Now you gotta look at everything you do. Everything you do is just he don't look. He look at his jeans. They ain't right. Everything wrong with you.
That I don't like he wear Crocs.
I don't like nothing.
I hate that.
But I got her though. I got her though.
Yeah, we was dating at the same time. You had her first, then I took her and I purchased the situation, put a ring on it. I made her a situation. Now,
You was half stepping.
Yeah,
You was half stepping. We came with the full thing.
Well, she liked the full package. Tell the truth, she ain't the devil.
There you go. But what I wanted to call in and tell you, General King, and then Addict too, because he's here. I thank God that people like y'all have a platform that y'all have. I thank him because y'all come with the truth. Yeah, no, you have fun, but you tell the truth. You don't sit here and act like you're somebody you're not. And then you're out there in the streets for real, reporting on the games, giving your opinion, your feelings on it, and your opinion on it.
Yeah.
And it's a place where everybody can come and say they piece. But you know, one thing I can say on these Twitter streets that is crazy. Why is it only good to report bad news on Xbox, but not PlayStation? Today, Star Wars KOTOR was canceled again by Sony, and it's like this is another game that is getting canceled under Sony's leadership. But
Well,
a couple of weeks,
they didn't have the money for it, and I knew they didn't have the money to finish the funding of it. The developers themselves came out and said the game is still alive. That was in hopes for somebody to look over and fund the project. We don't know what state the project is in. We don't know if one of the teams over at Microsoft has an affinity for it. We don't know if EA looks over at it and tries to do something with it. We don't know if that title does get picked up, but I do know that the devs was hopeful that somebody would look over and take it because Sony did walk away from the project financially. They couldn't, take care of the situation. But, not to beat a dead pony, but I told you, these dudes are playing in the red. They don't have enough money, and Hiroki Totoki is definitely going to make them profitable. But vote for me, April 2021, and you will see a change in Sony SIE, where I put the E before I, because entertainment will come before interactive. And I will definitely usher in a new age of PlayStation, a new age.
And we will
where,
stop the ballots if we have to, sir. I will.
Yeah,
the debate.
Yeah,
should we tell them what day the debate's going to be?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. We wait until after the eclipse, because the total eclipse of the sun is going to happen, and that's when I'll be at my full strength.
Did you just Avatar The Last Airbender?
Yes. Yes.
We can't stop him. I am full Sith mode. You can't stop me. I will.
Order 66 will be executed to perfection.
Yo, Addict, where are we sending them, bro?
Let me see here. I don't know who you follow, so
I follow everybody.
Who is Lucky You Japan?
Send them to them.
Yeah, we're going to send you guys to Lucky You Japan. He's playing Final Fantasy 14. He's mount farming. Some of you might like that. I don't know.
Pause. He's farming mounts. Hey, yo.
So definitely go over there. Tell Frontline Invasion, whatever you guys. What do you want them to put in the chat?
Tell them King sent you, bro.
King sent you, bro. I want that whole sentence. King sent you, bro.
I'm going over there too, and I'm checking.
And we'll talk to you guys later.
Peace.
Oh.